I'm Rachel.
And I'm Ben.
And welcome back to Why Not?
The podcast. It's week 2, it's episode 2, and it's week 8 of being grounded by Boris Johnson.
We are talking to you via Zoom. Are you ready for the song? Zoom, 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 zoom.
That's the Zoom theme song. We are not sponsored by Zoom, but Zoom, if you're interested, please sponsor us. I have a fun fact for you, Rachel.
Go on, Ben. What's your fun fact?
Why do we sound like kids presenters? Did you know that banging your head against a wall for 1 hour will burn 150 calories?
Well, I'm off to do it. Anyway, let's get into it. Roll the theme tune. Hi guys, how are you doing? I hope you're doing well.
They're doing as badly as we are, Rach.
No, let's be positive. I'm good, thank you. How are you?
I'm great. I'm tired. I haven't slept properly for 8 weeks, and now podcasts are my only friend. But talking about doing things, I have a new intro, a new segment for you.
Oh
and
my
I call
God.
it.
Is it?
Don't act like you didn't ruin it on the first take of this. This is my new segment, Rachel, and I call it Armageddon On With It. What are you doing while the world's ending?
I have a college work schedule. I have going, well, probably once a week, twice a week, 3 times a week, but I don't know. Exercise, what you're allowed every day. Benjamin, what are you done? Nothing.
I drew a spaceman at 3 a.m. the other night. That was good.
Describe it to us.
Well, have you seen the moon landing?
Yeah.
Looked a bit like that.
Not real.
Oh, that's a subject for one of the weeks. Was the moon landing real?
I think whatever, I don't know.
What are your thoughts on the moon landing?
I don't think it could be fake, because how can people keep it a secret for so long?
What about Area 51? They kept that a secret. We don't know what's in there.
Yeah, but that's different. There was loads of people who were involved in the moon landing.
And there wasn't. There's loads of people involved in Area 51.
I don't think there'll be as much.
Like the whole of the US government. They all know what it is. Every president in the past 50 years knows what it is.
I don't know, Ben, to be honest.
What do you think about aliens then? Do you think aliens are real?
No, but I think there might be bacteria and little microbe creatures on other planets.
You tell that to E.T.
Do you believe in aliens?
I haven't seen one. I'm very open to the possibility that they could be.
Aren't we aliens?
To aliens, we're aliens.
Exactly.
You just admitted there's aliens. That's a victory for Ben.
Oh, you always got to be right. If you don't know what I'm about, watch the first episode of everybody saying Ben can't be right. Oh, look at your hair. It's going everywhere.
Oh, gosh. That's another side effect of this lockdown. So much hair.
So I'll describe it to you. So Ben had his hair cut, right, by his dad.
Yeah.
So he had all his size shaved, and then but he refused to let him touch the top of it, so he just looks like a mushroom.
Yeah, would you rather me be bald?
Do not shave your hair.
Exactly. I didn't risk ruining it. Why would I let a bald man shave the top of my head?
Oh.
Yeah, that was Nathan Benja. Shout out if you're listening. So.
Oh, Alfred, I've gone deaf.
I did not shout. I moved closer. So we've got grievances with each other this week. Do you want to go first, or can I go first?
You can go first.
I can go first. Right, I want to talk about what I hate this week. And it's not necessarily I hate you. I do, but that's not my grievance this week. My grievance is TikTok, right? It's the wretched hive of scum and villainy referencing Star Wars, all put on one little platform. And I hate it. Because everyone thinks, oh, it's so funny. Look at, that teenage girl just dabbed. Oh, it's got nothing on Vine. What's everyone's obsession with it?
Okay. I never got into Vine. It was our generation, but our generation was like the last of it, so I didn't really ever get into it.
Vine was the best thing going in my life.
I had Vine, so I don't get Vine.
You don't get Vine.
So I think my opinion is the next generation is a hype of the next generation. So let them be and let them do what they want. I enjoy TikTok. It's very addictive. Let me explain something. So when I first got TikTok, I hated it. I didn't get it. So I deleted it. And then I got it back. Didn't like it, deleted it. And I got it again. And then I'm addicted to it. I'm not addicted to it, but I like it. Because, so I'm a dancer, I think, if you can class me as a dancer. But I dance. I do, like, performances and stuff. And I like dancing. It's just simple dancing that anybody can do. And the other side of TikTok is the funny and the humour side of it, which Ben must have not discovered yet, or his humour's awful, because it is funny.
Right. Here's my counter arguments. One, Fortnite, right? Little kids start a Fortnite dancing. Everyone in the world, oh, that's really cheesy. Why are you doing your Fortnite dances? TikTok dancers are no better. There's no culture behind them, whereas gaming culture is behind Fortnite. So that's point one. Don't even think about talking over me. I can see you. And then two, I've seen the humour side of it. It's not funny at all.
I swear you sent me a TikTok before going, ha ha ha, this is funny.
I've seen the odd funny TikTok in the same capacity that I've seen the odd non-funny Vine.
My view on this is let people do what they want, and if they like something, don't judge them for it and don't criticize on what they enjoy watching. And if you don't like it, that's fine, get on with your life. Just don't pull people down for it. I enjoy it, you don't. I don't drag you down for not liking it.
You drag me down for liking Star Wars.
I don't drag you down, I just don't get it.
It's brilliant. Star Wars is the staple of society, and everything good should be measured against it.
I'm shaking my head. You can't see me, but I'm shaking my head.
So what's wrong with you this week, Rach?
Ooh, Benjamin. Do you know what's wrong with me this week?
You're on TikTok.
You.
Me.
Correcting grammar. Okay, I'm a tad bit dyslexic, okay, guys? So my grammar is awful, but also I'm a northerner. And also, I'm surrounded by commoners all the time. So whenever I'm taught, I'm like, oh yeah, me, I don't know, me house, or I don't know, what else do I say?
All sorts. You can't spell
Right.
your.
Okay. If you're texting or if you're talking, that doesn't matter. If you're writing an essay, it does matter.
If you're texting, it does. You completely lose the message.
So we even had this today. I text Ben and we're just saying these comments to each other, and then I put your mum, right? But I spelled it with the re at the end, right? And then I don't know. He was like, "Yeah, that's wrong grammar. That means," and he wrote a paragraph on why it was wrong.
Whoa,
Like,
did I heck? You put your mum as in you are mum, and I said that means you are mum. I am not mum.
So you know what I meant?
It was just after I told you that you put the wrong your.
Even before we were together and before we were even a thing, you were always correcting my grammar and everybody's grammar, and it's just annoying because you drag people down.
Here's the thing, Rach. I see your potential.
I see your potential.
I think you're a great person.
I think you're a great person.
But I think
But
you could be better. So I will my fair lady you into being good at grammar, and then you'll be
oh no, bro.
perfect. You will be a perfect person if I can correct everyone's grammar. And the thing is,
Brain.
but the thing is, right, when you love someone, you want every second of their life to be perfect. And if that means following you
Well,
around telling you when your grammar's wrong, that's what I'll do.
if you love someone, you should accept who they are and help them if they want helping and grow
I
them.
help you.
But you shouldn't change them.
I'm not changing you, I'm changing your grammar.
But if you're texting, you shouldn't.
Why?
Because it's not fair. If you know what they meant,
But
just leave it. If I'm writing an
right?
essay for an exam, yeah, correct me.
But what if you're going to text someone really important and you put the
Hey, that's
wrong...
different.
No. Am I not important?
Yeah, you are, but you're so important, and like you're my boyfriend, so you should understand me, and you shouldn't drag me down. So I should be happily be able to send you any type of message, like text, if it's got grammar in it or wrong grammar in it.
And as your boyfriend, I will unhappily receive those.
That's your issue, not mine.
You know when I send you text to correct your grammar, what's the voice in your head reading that
Oh,
out? What does your inner me sound like? It's like a little grammar gremlin.
yeah, and in my head,
Pick
I'm
up
like,
that apostrophe!
you, you are a pain in the backside
Why?
because you just.
You'd miss me if I was gone.
I would, but I won't miss you correcting my grammar 24/7.
I'd like to point out whether she did it purposefully or accidentally. When she said I would, you looked directly down the camera and shook your head at me and just went, I would, as though to suggest you wouldn't miss me one bit. And I gotta be honest with you, Rachel, really hurts that you think I'm some kind of grammar gremlin and you just want to get rid of me.
I want to get rid of your grammar gremlin.
Why
Save it
though?
for when you want to be a teacher.
Yeah, exactly. Think of it as practice.
No.
Yeah, you're helping me
Do you like?
better my future.
I'll tell you something.
Go ahead.
Ellie once said to me, because Ellie always corrects my grammar too.
Ellie
Ellie
is
said,
your sister, by the way. You have to let the people know.
I don't know that. That's why she's lived with me for most of my life. Anyway, wow, revelation. She calls my mum. It all makes sense now. Ellie once said to me, "Yeah," I was like, "Ellie, why do you keep correcting me?" She's like, "Oh, I just want people to speak proper."
Did you correct her on that?
Yeah.
I'm
I need to
proud.
find her up because it was funny. Not because I cared.
Do you just like in your mind always see me as some kind of little gremlin? Or is it only when I correct your grammar? Am I
Anyway.
always some Weasley little gremlin?
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, did you hear that crack?
no, I didn't hear that correct.
My jaw just cracked.
Oh, no.
I think I keep seeing things
You think you keep seeing things?
like flies and spiders.
Well, this is a new thing we can look into on the podcast. Is Rachel insane?
It's an actual thing, you know?
Seeing things? Yeah, it's like on that Stacey Dooley documentary with the woman that goes, I was in Broadmoor.
Oh, no, like, but it's like specks of dust, and I think they're flies or spiders. I don't know why.
I don't think we'll ever know why, Rach.
I found out what my seeing things is.
Go on, what is your seeing things?
You are not hallucinating. You are seeing. What are you seeing is called phase spider, and it's widely known to stalk humans as prey.
So you're being haunted by a spider?
The government and mass media suppress information about phase spiders and their victims as part of an anomalous mental condition program. Uh-oh.
So you've concluded that the reason you're seeing things is because the government are tracking you down with secret spiders.
The government are hiding this information.
Oh, I've had an idea for a segment.
What?
Conspiracy theories. Rachel, I've come up with a brand new segment for you today.
You have?
I have, inspired by the events of last week's episode.
Or did we do it together?
For equality, we came up with it together.
Thank you.
Here is a question. So I reached out to our dear friends Alice and Jacob, and I asked them if they had a question that they wanted to give us. So here it is.
Hi Ben and Rach, it's Jacob and Alice here. We've got a question for you.
Now this question comes from Alice being the weirdest person I know. Occasionally she'll turn to me like she's been in a real deep train of thought and say, "Can I ask you something?" And I'll say, "Yeah." And she'll say, "Would you love me if I turned into a worm?"
So our question to you is, would you love each other if you were a worm? Now, the conditions of this question is that one of you has to be human and one of you has to be a worm. So you can't both be worms together.
And how would your relationship look if either of you was the worm and the other was the human? I look forward to hearing your answer.
Yeah, can't wait. Love you.
Love you all. Bye.
Oh, okay. I've got too many conditions for this thing.
Well, shall I rang them up just after they sent me the question, just to ask a few more little details so we could really give them a full picture. So here are some details for you. You look like a worm. Although I don't know if they were...
Are you worm size?
Yeah, you're a worm. But I don't know if when I rang them and they told me that I look like a worm, whether they were referring to the question or just me. But yeah, so they said you look like a worm. You have the exact same capabilities as a worm. I'm pretty sure you're legally defined as a worm. And you cannot talk, but you still think and feel as though you're yourself.
We do this, so I do. And I say to Ben, "Oh, would you still love me if I look like this?" and pull the weirdest faces, but not this extreme. So this is my point. You need communication in a relationship, right?
Yes.
And being a worm, you can't really communicate because there's no way of communicating.
Yeah. And that was my answer. No, I will not love you as a worm.
What?
Don't want to be in love with a worm.
Explanation.
Well, can you imagine the words that would be said about me in public? That's the guy that's emotionally attached to a worm. And also, worms don't have a long lifespan, so you're dead in like 3 weeks. So I'll get over it.
I love you too.
I love you the most, but not
Gross.
in worm form.
Gross.
I don't love you as a worm.
So now we are doing something. So now we are doing another new segment to do with conspiracy theories. These are great. A great throwback to 2015 when that's all everyone used to talk about in their life. One of my favourite theories is the Mandela effect. Have you heard of this before, Ben?
I've heard of the Mandela effect, yeah. Do you want to explain it to the listeners?
Okay, so Mandela effect. So it started with Nelson Mandela, and he died in 2013. And when this was announced, people were really confused because they recall him dying in the 80s while he was in prison. But they were wrong. So stuff like dates, details, images, stuff like that, our heads misremember that, moments in history and stuff. So Ben, what we're going to do, I've got some questions for you and you need to answer them. and see if your memory is changing, if you know what I mean.
I get you.
So, in Looney Tunes, how is Tunes spelled? Is it spelled T-O-O-N-S or T-U-N-S? E-S.
That one is double I.
Mm-mm.
It's not.
No,
What?
I know. It's going to get crazier.
So it's Looney Tunes, not Looney Tunes.
Yeah. Tunes.
I'm not happy.
Okay. Do you know Curious George?
I do know Curious George. Little monkey.
You know how he looks?
Yeah.
Does he have a tail or not?
He does not have a tail.
You are right with that one.
Yay.
A lot of people disagree. Okay.
Who's misremembered Curious George having a tail? Wasn't that always the standout feature of Curious George?
Yeah.
That he
Which
didn't
is
have a
weird when
tail?
you think about it, though, isn't it?
It is, but he wouldn't look right with one.
Okay. So, is it Sex in the City or Sex and the City?
Sex and the Sea.
It is. I feel like it's a common one everyone kind of knows now.
Yeah, I don't think that one's so much Mandela effect as though, like, you know, like when people are like, oh, they drowned, and it's like, you know, it isn't right, but it just slips off your tongue.
Yeah. I've got another one for you. Do you know the brand Febreze?
I know the brand Febreze.
Is it Febreze, or is it just one E?
It's one E.
Well done.
I
think it
unpackaged
looks
some
better
this morning.
if it was Febreze.
Yeah, well, I think Febreze is actually, well, breeze is a word, whereas the two E's, whereas one E is not, so people remember it as the actual word.
Yeah. I've got one, but it's more of an American one.
Okay.
Do you know Fruit Loops?
I know Fruit Loops.
Okay. Is it Fruit Loops, as in spelt F-R-U-I-T?
Yeah.
Or is it fruit spelt with F-R-O-O-T?
That one I don't know because I
And
know.
the O's are the loops.
What?
And the O's are the loops.
I don't know that one because I've never been to Australia, and my one encounter of Fruit Loops is I meant America. My one thing of Fruit Loops is The Simpsons, and in that it's actual fruit, but I imagine they've done that to avoid copyright.
It's spelt actually fruit.
It's actually spelled.
Okay. And we'll do a couple more. Are you ready?
Go ahead.
The Monopoly Man, has he got a monocle or not?
Yeah. 1 second. I'm not having this. Monopoly Man. Oh my gosh, he doesn't. In some pictures he does.
Yeah, but the original doesn't.
I'm hurt and offended.
Ooh.
Go ahead. What are you saying?
Are you ready? So you're a Pokemon fan, aren't you?
Played it.
Nerd. So you was a Pokemon fan. So you knew the theme tune the other day. Off by heart.
Gonna catch 'em all. You know it's my destiny.
Okay, so Pikachu.
Yep.
Is the top of his tail black or is it just yellow?
Oh, his ears have black. So his tail is yellow?
Yes. I would say black at the top.
I don't know. I'm confused. Nothing seems real anymore.
It is. Crazy. Let's see if there's any more. Okay. Okay. The Flintstones. Does it have two T's in it or just one T?
Two T's. Flintstones.
Yeah. It looks weirder with two T's in it.
But it isn't the Flintstones. It's the Flintstones. How would it only have one?
Apparently people think pink is like green.
People think pink is like green.
Okay, so do you know that famous forest Gump line.
Mum says life is like a box of chocolates.
Wrong. You're wrong.
What is it?
Life was like a box of chocolates.
Okay.
Everybody knows this one. We should know this. This is a classic misheard one. What does the evil queen say in Snow White?
Not a clue. I've not watched it.
Mirror, mirror?
Is that Snow White?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm guessing if you're telling me it's classically misquoted, she doesn't say mirror, mirror on the wall.
She says magic mirror on the wall.
Mirror, mirror sounds better though, doesn't it?
And this will be the very, very final one. Can you quote Darth Vader's famous line?
Yes, I know this one because it was on Big Fat Quiz of the Year. He says, "No, I am your father," but everyone thinks he says, "Luke, I am your father."
Well done. That's the end of this segment.
Segment. Thanks for listening to this segment. Next week, I'll bring you a conspiracy theory. I got some good ones up my sleeve. That could have been a hint as to what I'm thinking of. Maybe it was. Maybe it wasn't. Rachel Hall, are you ready for the final segment of the episode?
I'm not ready. I'm too excited.
We've made it to the end of episode 2, and this segment is called... I don't know what you just said.
We made it.
Woo! This segment is called Burning Questions. I think you clapped too loud over Burning Questions.
Woo!
So, right, today's burning question, Rachel, is why would anyone visit Jurassic Park? And just for all you sad people that haven't watched Jurassic Park, I thought I'd set the scene for you. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
The year is 1993. David Attenborough's brother has decided he's going to open a dinosaur-infested theme park. He asks Ian Malcolm, Ellie Sattler, the inspector from Peaky Blinders, and his grandkids to come review the park. The dinosaurs get out. They all nearly die. Fast forward 22 years, Bryce Dallas Howard opens a theme park that's Jurassic World. And for some reason, everyone's like, great idea, let's go. Rachel Hall, why would anyone visit Jurassic World?
Because they're stupid.
That is a good point. I will give you that. Would you go?
No.
Why?
Because I'm a wimp.
Because you're a wimp.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'd go, you know.
Well, that's your own.
I'd maybe be there more of a, like, I told you so kind of thing, though.
Yeah, but they can kill you.
Let them try.
But, again, you can go to a zoo and the animals could kill you there.
That is true. But if the animals tried to kill you there, you know full well someone will come shoot them. But then if, like, a T-Rex gets out, it's not much good, is it?
No.
No.
I just think it's stupid and they shouldn't even open the park in the first place.
Well, the park's been opened, right? So here's what you got to think. If the park's been opened, are you going to assume that it's safe to visit?
No. Okay, I'm not going to say what, but there's a ride that I refuse to get on.
Mm-hmm.
And people can say it's safe, but I won't go on it.
Yeah. Neither will I. But...
And these are dinosaurs.
I think it is implied, though, in Jurassic Park that they kind of cover up that this whole thing happened. Because there weren't too many people on the island when Jurassic Park happened. It's only when Jurassic World happened. So if you didn't know, if that history wasn't there, are you going?
No.
Why?
I won't go on a boat.
What if you could fly in?
Yeah, but I'm scared of that, so I'm scared to dinosaurs.
Yes, but you go to Spain and you'll go to Greece and Italy and America. Why not go to an island just off Hawaii?
I wouldn't.
Why?
Because I don't want to be eaten by dinosaurs.
You don't know you'll be eaten.
Yeah, but it'll be in the back of my head.
Why? When you go to a zoo, are you thinking, I'm going to be eaten by a lion?
No.
So why are you thinking it when there's dinosaurs?
Because they're bigger. You're not going to persuade me, and this is you trying to be right again.
It's not. But one day, Rach, they'll open Jurassic Park, and I'll be like, Rachel, we're going to Jurassic Park. And you'll come.
I wouldn't.
Yeah, you would.
I'll force you going to a ride then.
Okay. I've said... With no what?
Tablets.
It's fine, I'll be sick on you.
I won't be on the ride.
Why wouldn't you be on the ride?
I'll watch you.
But it's not like I'm sending you to Jurassic Park and being like, I won't go in until I know that people don't get eaten. What?
I'll force you to watch the Muppets.
No, I hate the Muppets. They give me the heebie-jeebies.
So don't make me go to Jurassic Park.
We're going, Rachel. Pack your bags.
No. No.
We'll go afterwards.
No.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, that's my answer to the question.
What about anyone else? Why do you think people would go to Jurassic Park?
Adrenaline rush, and they want to see the dinosaurs. Rah.
I've been Ben.
And I've been Rachel. Make sure you're tuning in for next week's episode when we'll be answering the question,
why would anyone want to go in Jumanji?
And why not DM us your questions to us on our Instagram, which is what, Ben?
I think it's why not _podcast.
Anyway, you'll find it easy enough. Thanks for listening.